Ever feel like no matter how hard you work, someone else is always ahead of you? Why does it feel like some people achieve so much more while the rest of us are left spinning our wheels? It's frustrating, right? Are they smarter, luckier? Nope. The truth is, outworking everyone isn't about working harder or putting in longer hours. It's about working smart and using a strategy that most people overlook. You're probably thinking, all right, that sounds good, but how do I actually do it? How do I outwork everyone without burning myself out? That's exactly what we're diving into right now. Because the key to winning isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter, aligning with your strengths, and building habits that make success inevitable. Let's break it down, step by step. First, play to your strengths. Let's start with a simple truth. You can't be great at everything, and that's perfectly okay. The problem is, most people spend so much time trying to fix their weaknesses that they never unlock their true potential. Think about it. How many times have you felt frustrated, stuck, or exhausted because you were forcing yourself to excel in something that just doesn't come naturally to you? Imagine someone who's naturally curious and loves diving deep into problems. They thrive in research or creating strategies, but instead, they try to force themselves into a sales job because they think that's where the opportunities are. What happens? They burn out. They feel out of place. And they don't perform as well as others who naturally enjoy connecting with people and closing deals. Success isn't about being well-rounded. It's about being exceptional in a few key areas. Your strengths are like a cheat code. They allow you to get better results with less effort because they align with who you are. When you play to your strengths, you're not just working, you're thriving. Even traits you think are negative can become strengths if you channel them the right way. For example, if you're stubborn, that could mean you have the persistence to push through challenges when others would quit. If you're anxious, you might excel in planning and risk assessment because you're naturally wired to anticipate problems. If you're introverted, you could thrive in roles that require focus, creativity, or deep thinking. So, how do you find your strengths? Reflect on these questions. What activities feel effortless to you, even when they're hard for others? What do people often compliment you on? When do you feel most energized and confident? Once you identify your strengths, the next step is to align your goals and work around them. Instead of forcing yourself into situations that drain you, look for opportunities that amplify what you're naturally good at. Second, build systems, not just goals. Goals are inspiring, but they often fail us. Why? Because they focus only on the end result, not the journey. How many times have you set a big, exciting goal, like losing weight, starting a business, or learning a new skill, only to feel overwhelmed or lost about how to make it happen? That's where most people give up. Here's the truth. Goals give you direction, but systems give you progress. A system is a step-by-step process, a repeatable set of actions that moves you forward every single day. Unlike goals, systems aren't about motivation or willpower. They're about habits and consistency. Let's say your goal is to become a great writer. That's a fantastic ambition, but it's vague and doesn't tell you what to do next. A system, on the other hand, might look like this. Write 500 words every day no matter what. Spend 20 minutes editing something you wrote yesterday. Read for 30 minutes to study other writers' techniques. When you focus on the system, the goal takes care of itself. You don't have to sit there wondering how to become a great writer. You're doing the work every single day. And over time, those small daily actions add up to something incredible. Third, use the 80-20 rule to focus on what matters. Not all effort is created equal. Have you ever felt like you're working non-stop but not making real progress? That's because most of what you're doing might not be making a significant impact. Here's where the 80-20 rule comes in, a simple but powerful concept that can transform how you work. The rule is this: 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. That means the majority of your effort is likely being spent on things that don't matter as much. The trick is identifying the 20% of activities that truly drive results and focusing your energy there. For example, if you're running a business, you might realize that a handful of top clients generate the majority of your revenue. Instead of chasing every lead, focus on nurturing relationships with those high-value clients. If you're trying to get fit, you might find that a few key habits, like lifting weights and eating whole foods, deliver the biggest health benefits, while the rest is just noise. This isn't about working less, it's about working smarter. When you know what truly matters, you can cut out the distractions and focus your energy where it counts. Here's how to apply the 80-20 rule. Analyze your efforts. Look at your work, goals, or daily routines. What tasks, clients, or activities are giving you the biggest results? Prioritize the 20%. Spend more time and resources on those high-impact activities. Eliminate or delegate the rest. Free up your energy by cutting out low-value tasks or handing them off to someone else. Repeat the process. Continuously evaluate what's working and refine your focus. When you align your energy with the actions that drive the biggest results, you don't just outwork others, you outperform them. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. That's the secret to multiplying your productivity and making every effort count. Fourth, work smarter, not just harder. Hard work is important, but it's not enough on its own. You could be putting in long hours every day, but if half of that time is spent on tasks that don't really matter, you're just spinning your wheels. The people who truly stand out don't just grind, they think strategically about where to put their effort. Working smarter is about maximizing the value of your time and energy. Imagine this. You're digging a hole with a spoon while someone else is using a shovel. No matter how hard you work, they'll always finish faster. That's the difference smart strategies make. Here's how you can work smarter. Delegate non-essential tasks. You don't have to do everything yourself. Identify tasks that don't require your unique skills and pass them to someone else. Automate repetitive work. Technology is your friend. Use apps, tools, or systems to handle repetitive tasks automatically, like scheduling emails, organizing data, or managing appointments. Focus on high-impact activities. Not all tasks are equal. Regularly ask yourself, is this moving me closer to my goal? Prioritize the work that creates the most value and cut out distractions. Use time blocking. Schedule your day in focused blocks of time. For example, set aside 2 hours in the morning for deep focused work and reserve afternoons for meetings or less demanding tasks. Conclusion: to outwork everyone, you don't need to sacrifice sleep or burnout. You need a plan. Focus on your strengths, build systems instead of chasing vague goals, prioritize high-impact actions, use momentum to your advantage, and work smarter, not just harder. The difference between you and the people you admire isn't talent, it's strategy. Now, it's your turn to take these steps and put them into action. Start today, and I promise, you'll look back and wonder why you ever doubted yourself. So, which step are you starting with? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, don't just keep this wisdom to yourself. Share it, subscribe, and let's grow together. Remember, the only person you're competing with is who you were yesterday. Let's win this game of life, together.